Now, if you go through the Diamond Project properly, you'll discover that Pillar 1 talks about mentorship, training, and capacity building. Pillar 2 talks about discipline, regimentation, and stoicism. And then Pillar 3 talks about health optimization through nutrition, supplements, and lifestyle changes. So we're not so much looking at lifestyle changes, we're just looking at nutritional supplementation. Is that okay? So that's what we're going to be looking at this morning. My name is Dr. Maxwell Emeka Obuago, and I'll be your host this morning. I want to appreciate my G leader for giving me this opportunity to speak to the whole of Global Stars this morning. I don't take it for granted. Thank you so much. So we're going to be starting this. So please, these numbers are not numbering. The numbers are not numbering. The whole of Global Stars, we do a lot of magic with numbers. So this 135 is not numbering at all. We can do better than that. We can do better than that. Is that okay? Let's do better. Let's do better. Let's do better. Okay. Let's invite. Okay, the numbers are increasing. We're on to 139 already, 140. All right, that's fantastic. So what we're going to be doing today is that we're going to be talking about some of the amazing products that we have here. And we're going to be hearing testimonies from people who have engaged in this supplement, take it regularly, and how it has helped so many of them to become better versions of themselves. Some of you, you collect your items, your supplements, and you leave them at home and they get expired. I believe after this training, you won't be doing that any longer. Is that okay? So starting off, we'll be starting with a testimony of someone who had chronic asthma, and today that is in the past. Why? Because she got into contact with our product. So let's start with this testimony before I go into the training proper. Let's go.
Hello, my name is Fumi John. Growing up, I was asthmatic. As a baby, as an infant, I was asthmatic, and I struggled all through my growing years because there was always that particular point that I could not breathe. There was that particular point that something was choking me, and that was the kind of life I lived as a child and even as an adult. So it was always from one issue to the other. I could not freely go out. I could not freely visit people that I loved. I could not do so many things. There were certain food I could not eat. There were certain places I could not go to because of dust. Something must always spook me. So I could not visit friends. I could not visit family members. And then my mother, I saw my mom run up and down. Incidentally, she had 2 kids and both of us were actually asthmatic. And then it was very, very stressful. It was a stressful life I was living because I was always reliant on drugs, on steroids, on so many things. And these things, funny enough, as they were trying to suppress what I was feeling, it wasn't as if they were making me feel good. It was just to suppress it a bit. They were actually taking something else from my body. And then this was what I struggled with until I found this amazing fruit and vegetable supplements. And the rest, they say, is history. For the past 3 years now, I've not had any cause to use any drugs for asthma. Whereas before then, I was always reliant on salbutamol, on Seretide, on so many things. But I found some beautiful supplements, as I said. I found Complete Phytoenergizer, and then I found the Coledos. And so I've used this combination, and then I'm free. I'm free from asthma. I'm grateful to God. I'm grateful to the person that made me find this amazing supplement. That is it. This is my testimony from this amazing supplement.
All right, that's the story of a woman who suffered asthma all her life, and then all of a sudden, she found her supplementation. She found some of her, dietary supplements, and then for over 3 years, no attack, and she has been living a healthy life. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the power in our dietary supplements that some of us have been neglecting here very, very seriously. Is that okay? So I'm going to give us some backgrounds. Is that okay? I'm going to give us some backgrounds. Is that okay? So let's answer this question. Let's answer this question quickly. Why are we not living longer lives like our great-grandparents? Let me have the answers in the chat box quickly. Why are people of this generation no longer living as long as people of the 1920s, 1940s, 1950s, 1890s, 1880s? I want to see our response in the chat box. Quickly, why are we not living longer lives than our great-grandparents who used to live up to 120, 150, 100, and the rest of them? Yes, I want our responses in the chat box quickly. Why do you think we're no longer living longer like our great-grandparents, our parents, even up to 150? We had a lot of people. Okay, can see responses coming in. We take a lot of junk food because of consumption of chemical-based food. Food is not balanced. Intake of organic products, organic foods. We live on artificial foods. Most of our food is infiltrated with toxicity. Because of bad food, we eat chemicals, fantastic. Abuse of civilization, toxic environment, so many amazing answers. It's because we eat dead food, somebody said. Wow, wow, so many, many, many great. Somebody says because of destiny, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I don't know about destiny, but I know that we've been eating a lot of food that is not good to our body. Is that okay? So your answers are way, way, way correct. Our great-grandfathers used to live in the rural setting, so they were always eating the naturals, the fruits, the vegetables, and all of that. Is that okay? And in eating those fruits and vegetables, they were increasing the amount of antioxidants in their body, and they were reducing the amount of free radicals that were forming in their body. So this is why our great-grandparents lived longer. They had a lot of antioxidants coming from those natural foods they were eating, and less of free radicals that come from all these ones that you are mentioning right now. Is that okay? So of course, our body is made up of systems, very importantly, and the systems in our body are made up of organs, and the organs in our body are made up of tissues, and the tissues in our body are made up of cells. So the cell is the smallest unit in our body system. Is that okay? So because of these terrible things we used to eat, because of all these things you mentioned, what happens? Free radicals now develop in our cells. And once those free radicals develop in our cells, they now start attacking our cells. And by extension, they start attacking the tissue. And by extension, they start attacking the organs. By extension, they start attacking the systems of the body. And then before you know it, the body is down. The body is no longer able to live up to 150. It's no longer able to live up to 120. It's no longer able to live up to 100. Even 70, 80 is a struggle nowadays. We're going to look at all of that. Is that okay? So one of the greatest causes of disease in our body is that free radicals that attacks our cells. So what are these free radicals? They are any molecule containing one or more unpaired electrons. So these electrons readily form free radical molecules, which are now chemically reactive, and they are highly unstable. And before you know it, they start attacking your cells. And from the cells, it moves to the tissues and to the organs, and then the system, and then you're down. So what are some of the causes or sources of these terrible, terrible, terrible free radicals that grow in our body and cause us a lot of harm? What are some of their sources? Number one, smoking cigarettes. Smoke from the cigarettes that we smoke. Is that okay? Number two, pollution. All kinds of pollution, smoke pollution, you know, uh, uh, um, toxic kind of pollutions coming from chemicals that companies have, excreted from whatever it is they are doing as waste, and different kinds of pollutions we can find. Of course, drug abuse, from taking drugs that are not prescribed drugs for us. Before you know it, it is forming these free radicals all over your body. Toxic metals we come into contact with. Radiation, we have some of these radiation companies, that produce electricity, that produce so many things that are useful to us. But the radiations that are emitted from those places are very harmful. And they are some of the sources of these free radicals. We have industrial chemicals that are, emitted from different industries as waste. You see them running through our sewage system. They're always very, smelly, and they are very, very, terrible. They are sources of these free radicals. We have pesticides that we spray in our farms and on our, on our seeds and all of that. By the time we take them in, it causes this alcohol. It's also another source of free radical. And then number 9 is processed foods. Processed food. A lot of you mentioned processed food when you were telling me the reasons why we no longer live as long as our grandfathers and great-grandfathers. So you see these processed foods and all the things mentioned here. These are some of the sources of the free radicals. Because of time and space, there are still so many of them, but these are just some of the common and the popular ones around. Is that okay? Fantastic. So now when these things are hovering all around us, they now provide us with lots and lots of free radicals. And before you know it, some diseases will now start getting developed in us because of the presence of these free radicals around us. What are some of those diseases that can start developing? We'll have the heart diseases, have the high blood pressure or stroke, we'll have the diabetes, we'll have the kidney or liver problems or kidney or liver failure, we'll have cancer of various types, we'll have fibroid, we'll have infertility and impotence, both in men and female, have arthritis, etc. And all these things are associated with, these free radicals. And why are these free radicals thriving? Because there is a lot of poor nutrition that we have going into our system. So all these things are associated with nutrient deficiency. So the kind of nutrients that will fight against these free radicals, we don't take them in. It's just like a snake, you get a snake bite and you're supposed to take an anti-snake, maybe should I say, maybe something like, I'm trying to get the name they call these devices, the venom. Thank you very much. Anti-venom, So once you take it, it just neutralizes the venom that's already in your body. Like vaccination. A child is given birth to and they give them vaccination against measles and all of that. So it prevents it. So the same thing, we're not getting those vaccinations that will help us cut out these free radicals from our body. And those vaccinations are found in our nutrients. Is that okay? So we feed on diet, but our cells don't feed on the complete diet that we feed on. Our cells feed on the nutrients that are found in this diet. So when these cells are starved of the right and the essential nutrients, they start dying. So this leads to all forms of cellular breakdown, which gradually leads to premature aging and diseases, as the case may be. Thank you very much. Anti-snake serum and the rest of them. Is that okay? Beautiful. Now, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. So because of the fact that the food that we take in doesn't contain enough of these nutrients that our cells feed on, then it becomes, a problem. A lot of us eat 2 bowls of food, but what you actually need from that food is very little. So we now have to start rearranging the kind of food we eat because we're not looking for quantity, but we're looking for the right amount of what? Nutrients in that food. Is that okay? Fantastic. So what are the things that fight against these free radicals? This is the point I love so much. They are called antioxidants. Antioxidants function in neutralizing these free radicals. So the antioxidants are the snake venoms or the anti-snake serum that will now take to help us fight against our free radiations, just like you take it to fight against a snake bite. Is that okay? So these antioxidants function in boosting a very strong immune system. If your immune system is low and you take these antioxidants, it just helps fight against all those nonsense that the free radicals have been building up in your body, and your body immune system becomes very, very stronger again. Your body will have a better balance. You can see how that elephant is balancing on a very little ball. So it's showing that this elephant has a lot of antioxidants that has fought all the free radicals in its body. So it's now having a good balance of life. That's by the way, okay? Fantastic. So the question now is, what are these antioxidants? What are these antioxidants? They are specific nutrients in our food that prevent or slow the oxidative damage of our cells. So they are found in our food. So they don't just get into the food unconsciously. It's a conscious process of ensuring that these antioxidants are in the food that we take in, so they can prevent the slow damage of our cells. Is that okay? And they act as scavengers on free radicals. They chop up the free radicals once they get, to see them. Is that okay? So there's a scavenge kind of relationship where they are predating on the free radicals. The moment they see it, it's gone. Is that okay? So they act as free radical scavengers in your body, and they now repair and prevent the damages that these free radicals have caused in our body. So they prevent and repair free radical damage. Is that okay? So if you don't remember anything today, remember antioxidants, because they are your friend, while the free radicals are your enemies. Is that okay? Fantastic. So where do you now get these antioxidants? What kind of food do you now find these antioxidants? Ladies and gentlemen, you find it in fruits and vegetables. You find it in a lot of fruit, in natural foods. Is that okay? In healthy foods that contain a lot of fruits, vegetables, and the rest of them. After all, WHO say that every single day, every supposed healthy human being is supposed to take 5 fruits and 5 vegetables. Of course, you know the drill. We're always on the move. We're always hustling. So we might not have the time to do what? To be able to get these 5 fruits and 5 vegetables every single day. But follow this training. Something beautiful is about to be unveiled to you. Is that okay? So how do you get these antioxidants? You get them through what? Through eating healthy foods. Now, how do we now achieve optimal health freedom in this our technological age? In this our age where everybody is running, we might not have the time to be able to do what? To be able to buy every day 5 fruits and 5 vegetables. The only way to achieve this optimal health freedom is through proper nutrition and supplementation. Put it in red so that you know how important it is. Because we might not be able to get all that on our own, we might supplement it. Even in the Senate, there is supplementary budget. Even in the House of Rep, you have that. So when what is available is not enough, you do a supplementation. And that's exactly what this training this morning is all about. So we're now introducing you to the amazing food and dietary supplements from partner companies, the Nature's Way. And the number one is the C247, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is the flagship product of our partner company. This is one of the most selling products in our partner companies. It's so amazing. It has so many components that will blow your mind. Ladies and gentlemen, it contains 29 vitamins, 18 amino acids, 14 green, foods, 12 whole fruits blend, 12 whole vegetable blend. WHO say we needed just 5 a day. This one contains 12. 12 mushrooms, 12 digestive enzymes, 12 herbs, 10 essential fatty acids, 5 anti-aging enhancers, and then 4 longevity polyphenols. Ladies and gentlemen, this combination of all of this put together is what brought about the C247. And ladies and gentlemen, the fact that there are 29 vitamins and minerals means it's helping to increase your immune system. It's helping your immune system to work better. The fact that these 12 fruits and 12 vegetables are put together, it helps detoxify your body. If you look closely, you can see the names of all the fruits and vegetables that are there. There's plum, cranberry, blueberry, blackberry, bilberry, strawberry, cherry, apricot, papaya, orange, grapes, pineapples. These are some of the fruits you don't even have access to. How about vegetables? Parsley, kale, spinach, wheatgrass, Brussels, broccoli, asparagus, cauliflower, beets, carrot, cabbage, garlic, all put together. It detoxifies your body. So this is even way more than enough that your body needs. But of course, it is good enough. WHO says you need 5, but you have way over 12 already. How about the mushrooms? They help prevent cancer of any kind of origin at all, whether cancer of the breast, cancer of the, we'll have a lot of testimonies of people who have taken this and it has pushed away all forms of cancer from their body. Is that okay? We have the 12 super green foods and spirulina blend that increases the antibodies that help to fight all of those what? All of those free radicals. We also have the digestive enzymes, 12 of them, that enhances and balances your metabolism. Oh my God. We have the amino acids that promotes faster wound healing. So you have wounds, it's taking time to heal. You take your C247, you're good to go. We have the 12 herbs and specialty nutrients that enhances sexual vitality. Is that okay? Of course, for the married couples in the house, as the case may be. We also have 10 essential fatty acids that controls blood pressure, lowers your cholesterol level, protects against heart disease and complications of any kind. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Gbogbo. That is so amazing. And then it promotes healthy blood circulation. It allows blood to circulate around your body. How about longevity? It helps to promote longevity, helps you to live longer. So those things that our great-grandfathers used to have, we can now have it. And then last but not the least, it increases the production of what? Inherent glutathione in our bodies that enhances our age and enables us to age slower. Instead of looking 60 when you are 60 years old, you are looking 45 when you're 60 years old. That's what this can do. And ladies and gentlemen, this is super amazing put together in one called the C247, and the people who have used it, it has changed their life. Some of us who have found this dietary supplement and we're using it, we don't know the road to the hospital. In the New Dawn event we had on Sunday in Abuja, Ambassador Michael Okoli told us something when he was talking about this third pillar of living a healthy life through supplementation. He said the hospital is not a place that sick people should go. The hospital is a place where you go so that you don't fall sick. So we were abusing the hospital. We're supposed to go there, check our bodies, ensure that there's nothing wrong with us. If there's something that is preparing to get wrong with us, then what happens? We'll now take care of that so that we not get admitted. But today, it's the opposite. It's now where sick people go. But with this C247, ladies and gentlemen, and all these components I've mentioned, you already know that it's going to help you live a better, healthy life. You will no longer, that money you would have gone to spend in the hospital, you now use it to buy this instead and live a beautiful life. It also rejuvenates your skin, allows your skin to be glowing and to be beautiful, and regenerates your liver cells as well. So ladies and gentlemen, all I mentioned are components of the C247. However, the last component I mentioned, which is the anti-aging properties, is not contained in the complete phytoenergizer. So it's just a milder version of the C247, because the C247, because of these anti-aging properties, children cannot take it, breastfeeding mothers, pregnant women can't take it, because of course it slows down the aging process of adults. So it could also have some effects on children and pregnant women and lactating mothers. So, but the complete phytoenergizer just has that component removed. So it's the same thing. So it's just a milder version, the complete phytoenergizer. Ladies and gentlemen, the lady who spoke about her asthma spoke about complete phytoenergizer, and also one of the products I'm still going to be talking about in the next few minutes. Is that okay? So this is how beautiful it is. And the next question somebody is asking is that, how were they now able to put all these plenty components in one capsule? There are so many of them, 12 fruits, 12 vegetables, and the fruit, all this combination. How were they able to put it into one capsule? Looking like this. That technology is called the nanotechnology, ladies and gentlemen. They put it together in that capsule. As you're taking it, it is giving your body all those things that you're losing because of cigarettes, because of pollution, because of all those rubbish, all those radiations that we've been taking in, we've been inhaling, both consciously or unconsciously. And ladies and gentlemen, I produce and give to you the, I give to you the product called the C247, and of course, the mother version called the complete phytoenergizer. If you've been living your own to expire in your house before, you are wrong. Today, with this knowledge, you no longer joke with it. I'll play one or two testimonies again of people who took what I'm saying seriously, and today, oh my God, their life is better. Today, they are having testimonies left, right, and center. Let's listen to another testimony again. Just pay attention. Let's go. Okay.
Good morning. My name is Mrs. Adeni. I'm from Alpha Team, Ibadan. I want to give testimony about Complete. A woman in my church told me she had fibroid, and I gave her one sachet of Complete. She used it. She said she started seeing some things were coming out. She was urinating some things, some blood, thick blood, clotted blood, and she eventually got out of it, and now she has her baby. She got pregnant and she has her baby. She also bought more Complete, more than the one I gave her. I gave her one. She bought more of it. She used it back to back, and she got result. So that's the testimony I want to give concerning Complete.
That's the testimony about the Complete Phyto Energizer, the milder version of the C247, where all of these amazing components are put together. Ladies and gentlemen, fibrosis gone. Woman who couldn't give birth was eventually able to give birth. Oh my God. This is what our products can do. Let me take another testimony. This one, the lady said you shouldn't laugh. So please, she said you shouldn't laugh. So make sure you don't laugh. Is that okay? So pay attention to her. She's a barrister.
Hello everyone, this is Barrister Amina here from the Triumph team. So for a very long time, I don't want anybody to laugh while I'm giving this testimony. For as long as I've known myself, I only use the toilet about 3 to 4 times in a month. And I knew my mother had this issue for a very long time also. The doctor used to tell her to take trophy, but trophy didn't do the work. So as I started growing, I realized that it was a big deal for me to use the toilet. There were times then, if I want to use the toilet, I'll start crying because I know the pain I'll go through in there. And there are times then that I couldn't sit down after using the toilet because it was so painful. So I had lots of liquid paraffins, lots. And for a very long time, I've been going through this month to month. So my usual month is that if I can eat well in the first week, for the next week 2, week 3, week 4, I won't be eating swallows like Eba and all that. You know why? Because I'm scared when I get to the toilet. But sometime last year, something introduced me to Complete. I always had Complete, but I wasn't using it. So I just decided to use Complete. And I realized that I started using the toilet easily. Today, my brothers and sisters, I now use the toilet like 3 or 4 times in a week. And now my stool is soft. I no longer need to use liquid paraffin. I no longer need to go through pain when I'm using the toilet. I no longer need to lie down after using the toilet. I can now sit down after using the toilet. Why? It's Complete. Complete is made up of fruits and vegetables. So if you have this supplement and you're not using it, oh my God, you're missing a lot. Please share this with your friends, with your loved ones who are unable to use the toilet. If you want them to feel confident after using the toilet, Complete is the way forward. Thank you guys. Happy holidays. Mwah.
Ladies and gentlemen, another amazing testimony of someone who couldn't use the toilet frequently 3 or 4 times in a month. All of a sudden, she's doing so 3 or 4 times in a week. That's the power of the Complete Phyto Energizer. If you've been having the same issues, you know what to do already. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've been joking with our products, this is the end. That's why we're saying that with the Diamond Project, oh my God, it's going to be an all-round wholeness. You're going to be getting mentorship to become better, you know, knowledge-wise, health-wise, money-wise as well. Is that okay? Fantastic. How about the next product? Have the Restore Life. Very amazing product. Very, very, very amazing product. What does the Restore Life help to do? It helps to prolong lifespan and reduce signs of aging. It reverses diseases associated with being old. You know, naturally, as you're getting older, your body system is getting weaker and weaker. So there are some inherent diseases that will just come because of that, you know, increase in age. Is that okay? So things like breast, prostate cancer, stomach, colon, pancreas cancer, all kinds of cancer, diabetes, hypertension, arthritis, it helps with it. Another thing it's very, very good for is what we call the prostate health for men. It improves your prostate health and allow you to urinate better. Is that okay? Once you're getting older, from 40, your prostate starts getting enlarged. It's just natural. Is that okay? Fantastic. So as you take it, it's very, very, very amazing. Is that okay? It's also good for brain and kidney health because it protects them against oxidative stress. Very, very important, ladies and gentlemen, the Restore Life. If you've been joking with it, don't joke with it any longer. I'm going to give you another testimony of someone who had a combination of it. And before I forget, you can use a combination of this product. Remember the first woman who gave a testimony about ulcer, she spoke about Complete and the Colloidal. Is that okay? So we'll have a product prescription book where you can get prescriptions that can help for different kinds of conditions. Is that okay? Fantastic. So it mustn't be one. You can be taking different dietary supplementations at the same time. So let's listen to this next testimony of someone who, through these supplements, his dad became way better. So let's pay attention.
Hello, how are you? Compliments of the season. This is Mr. Chimezie. I am here to bring the good news to you. Are you a man? Are you above 60 years and you have tested and found you have prostatitis? Fret not, do not fear, because I have the solution to your problem. Permanent solution. You see this product I have here. This is C247 and this one, Restore Life. A combination of these two products can wipe away every trace of prostatitis, prostate cancer, from your bloodstream, from your system, permanently. This I use to take care of my dad, who is 88 years old today, and right now he is hale and hearty. He suffers from illness, but he doesn't have any trace of prostatitis again in his system. So you can look at this and find out if you need to get more, if you need to get any of these products, if you need to order, reach out to me. Thank you very much.
Fantastic. That's the story of someone who's 88 years old dad who had a lot of prostate cancer, got free completely, healed. What did he combine? C247 and the Restore Life, and it was super, super, super amazing. It's giving the testimony of how amazing it is. And ladies and gentlemen, if you have been joking with your product, ladies and gentlemen, the day to joke with it, to stop joking with it, is today. Start taking them, taking them religiously and see yourself. In fact, some of the illnesses you are not even aware of will get wiped off. That's the beauty of it. Your doctor will call you and say, it's been a long time I saw you and your family. What's happening? You tell them that you are now a diamond, and diamonds, they enjoy a good health, ladies and gentlemen. That's the beauty of this new project. How about the Colloidals? The lady who spoke about her condition being asthma also took the Colloidals. What does the Colloidals help to do? It helps to break down bad cholesterol that have gathered in our system from eating, a lot of bad food. If you see some of these illustrations, you can see here, I'm trying to point my mouse at this point, you can see where blood clots will form because cholesterol plaques have, formed around the blood vessel and do not allow blood to flow easily. So blood will come, will not be able to pass, will start putting pressure, and before you know it, that vein tears and you hear stroke. Before you know it, blood is no longer coming around certain muscles, and the muscles start dying, like where my mouse is showing you at the moment. Is that okay? Fantastic. You can see when your veins or arteries are free of cholesterol that are forming plaques, it looks like the picture on the left, blood flows easily. But when you take a lot of cholesterol from fried yam, fried beans, fried rice, fried potato, fried everything, before you know it, these things build up, and then blood is now struggling to flow through because of these plaques that the cholesterol has formed. Is that okay? But once you take the Colloidals, it helps to break down all those cholesterol plaques and allow your blood to flow freely. Is that okay? So it also helps to develop your brain and the eyes as well. If you have eye problems, personally, my dad, before he was late, had some of the Colloidals, and it was very useful to him because he wasn't seen by the sides any longer. His side was just straight. Anything by the side, he barely sees. But when he took the Colloidals, it was way better for him. Is that okay? So you see, I also have a testimony from my own dad. Now, the next one on the list is the My Choco. Now, how do you get children to eat fruits and vegetables? Simply, Give them my choco that is fortified with DHA, and they will start loving fruits and vegetables. What are the benefits of DHA that is fortified, that is contained inside of the My Choco? It helps for cardio protection and memory enhancement. It helps for brain development for infants. So your child is not doing so well in school, you know, they are teaching them and they're not catching it. Give them the My Choco. I had a teammate back then when I started the business. She had a twin child, a boy and a girl. The girl at age 1 was already jumping up and down, doing activities, but the boy was still very slow, was still not moving as, you know, he was even struggling to, you know, crawl and walk, but the sister was already everywhere. So the mother was worried. When she mentioned it to me, I gave her the My Choco, and in a matter of weeks, the boy was jumping up everywhere. The woman was so happy. She kept on buying My Choco. Is that okay? So it's very good for brain development in infants, keeps arteries clear, protects against cancer as well, and then it slows down the aging process. Is that okay? My Choco is very, 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 very amazing. Very super amazing, okay? It enhances memory for adults. You are very quick to forget, and then in children, it does a lot of development to their brain. Is that okay? And then we'll have our coffee, our Live and Alkaline coffee. So many amazing ones. We'll have 4 different flavors. We'll have the latte, the original, the cappuccino, and of course, the sugar-free. Is that okay? So what are the health benefits of this Live and Alkaline coffee? It balances the body pH level, helps to prevent cancer of any kind of origin. Mark the word, prevent. Is that okay? So that means as you're taking them, if cancer wants to even grow, that's the end of it. Is that okay? If cancer wants to even grow, that's the end of it. Is that okay? I can see a lot of comments. Please, I'm trying to be fast so that I can finish before our time. So if I'm able to take 1 or 2 of the questions, I will still do that. Is that okay? Fantastic. And then it also lowers the risk of heart failure, prevent degenerative diseases like arthritis and rheumatism, reduces the risk of type 2 diabetes, controls high blood pressure, and then enhances sexual vitality as well, and increases sperm motility. That's the speed of the sperm in men, and lowers your cholesterol level. So these are some of the benefits of our beautiful, you know, alkaline. And this helps with ulcer as well. I know 2 leaders in the World Creators team who, just by taking this, one of them, his name is Simeon, he's in Port Harcourt doing his business. He took this and his ulcer was gone. And of course, our very own Mr. Daniel Alaku, the mega billionaire's mentor, he also had ulcer at some point in his life, took our alkaline coffee and it was gone. Is that okay? You can chat him up and confirm. These are how well these amazing products have been helping a lot of people. I've been keeping quiet. This year, we're going to be singing it so that those of you that have been giving out all your coffee, giving out all your supplements, you start using them for yourself. Is that okay? Time will fail me to talk more about some of these products, but I'll just let you know, ladies and gentlemen, that these few products I've spoken about, the C247 and Complete Phyto Energizer, the Restore Life, the Polydose, the Alkaline Coffee, the My Choco, even the VitaMax that time will fail me to talk about. Ladies and gentlemen, if you commit to using these products, then your life will never be the same. You will never see you and even your children frequenting the hospital like you've been doing before. Your life will become better. Things that, you know, you used to feel with pains here and there, all of them will just make sure it is something you're doing on it. You don't need to go to the hospital because you are sick. You can prevent it. So these are all preventive measures of not going to the. So those beautiful nutrients inside your diet that one will knock plenty akpu and eba and all those things, and little soup that has little of those nutrients, that the ones in the food will not be enough. As you're taking this, you are having them and you are living healthy. And what is the implication, ladies and gentlemen? It means you have to be ordering for these things. You have to be buying it. You have to be buying it. Here, you are not under compulsion to buy, to do monthly, to be buying products every month. But now that you understand it, nobody is forcing you. You are the one that will be running before the ones you have finished, you order new ones so that it doesn't finish. You don't run out of it because of the amazing things they can do to your body, because of how it will enable you live 80, 90. I am very, very sure that if you continue using these dietary supplements for the next 10, 20 years of your life, you'll be looking 10 years younger, 15 years younger, 20 years younger than your age. I assure you. Is that okay? I assure you. So the product price list is on the screen right now. You can ask your leader whichever one you want so that you can reorder for it. And then if you're doing the reorder in such a way that you will also be doing your monthly PMA, we call it personal monthly achievements, that will give you enough points to grow in rank as well. You can use the picture on the right-hand side to do that as well. Is that okay? You can use the picture on the right hand where you have a combination of C247, Colidos, and Kiddie Gummies. Kiddie Gummies contains 26 fruits and vegetables that your children are taking in form of sweets. They don't like, taking fruit. They don't like vegetable. You give them sweet, they love it. You give them that one, that is it. So you see, they've packaged the same thing and it's amazing. It's amazing. So listen, gentlemen, you have to call your leader today. Tell your leader, I want to do my maintenance. I want to reorder for this product. As long as you don't have anyone in your house right now, call your leader after this. In fact, be chatting them up right now. My leader, I want to do my PMA. I want to reorder for this product. I want to start living a healthy life. I want to be a diamond, because that's what diamonds do. They live healthy. They don't struggle. They shine bright. They illuminate. And because we are diamonds, because we are part of this new diamond project, you can't be a diamond and be struggling with your health any longer. Time failed me to bring in more testimonies and explain more of the products, but I'm sure you've gotten a grasp of a good number of them. Is that okay? Fantastic. So please start chatting up your leader now. Tell them, I want to do my PMA. I want to get these products. Somebody who is having any of these issues that I mentioned, buy it and give them as a gift. When they start telling you how well it is, they can also join the project. They can also join the Diamond Project. So it's an opportunity for you to, some of you know friends who have one or two of these things I mentioned, an opportunity for you to prospect them. Get these things. You see the first woman, the second woman she said the woman came back and reordered a lot of them and kept taking it. All her fibroids melted away and she was able to conceive and give birth. So this is one of our strong pillars this year. Ladies and gentlemen, I assure you, if you do this, nothing. Please, if you've chatted your leader up, come to the chat box and say, I have, so that you will not hear this thing and after the next 20, 30 minutes, you forget about it. Tell your leader, my leader, I want to reorder for these products. My leader, I want to start living healthy. It's for you. You must be a diamond. You must be a true diamond. And this is what you're required to do. Is that okay? I'm also doing it. Everybody in my house does it. Once you come to my house, you will know that you cannot be sick. Any param, have you taken your C247 today? Have you done this? Have you done that? Have you taken your coffee? Is that okay? So because you are loyal to the company, because this company pays you and they have something that will help you live healthy, why go look outside? Why go to a hospital? I assure you, if you start this now, and by the next 3 months, you're taking it consistently, till the end of this year, you will not know the road to any hospital. And it's not like a prayer. It's something I am sure of. If you're taking these things, you won't need the hospital any longer. If you're going there, you're going for a checkup, please do a complete checkup for me. I want to see how my body feels like, because I feel great. Is that okay? Fantastic. So I congratulate all of us. And I'll end it with this last testimony from another young lady who took this and mental cramps was a thing of the past. Listen to her.
Okay, good morning, everybody. This is Eberechi Delight. Prior to coming to Lagos, I didn't know the importance of our products, so I just do maintenance for maintaining sake. And I normally have severe menstrual cramps. So coming to Lagos, I was manifesting in the office, and Tracy met me. I was like, what's up? I told her, okay, this is the situation. I said, do you use your products? I was like, I beg, free me. So she told me to use the complete, and I started using the complete, just one a day. I was taking one a day. By the third, fourth month, I don't even know when my period is coming. Before, it used to come with a lot of drama. Before the flow starts, there's already drama. But right about now, I don't even know when it comes. It's just painless. Everything just happens, and I don't joke with complete because it really helped me. Thank you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that's another testimony. So, if you've been joking with this, please, today is the end. I want you to chat up your leader. Say, I want to do my PMA. Come back to the chat box and type, I have. I've not seen anybody doing it, though. I don't understand. Chat up your, that's the, as a diamond, you follow instructions. You are, chat up your leader. Say your leader, I want to get my products reordered. I want to start living healthy. Chat up your leader and come back and say, I have. Alex Miracle, Lion Team. Bewe Rita. Bawe Rita. That's what I want to see. And King Imrana said, I have done mine already. Fantastic. I have also done mine already for the month of January. Is that okay? Fantastic. Somebody says, I don't joke. Okay, Sakolade says, I don't joke with my PMA. Fantastic. Don't joke with it. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've been joking with it before, today is the end. As a diamond, you can't afford to joke with it. You can't afford to, because that is what helps you to remain a diamond. That is what helps you to remain an illuminating diamond. That's what helps you to remain strong. And then the moment you hear anybody around you saying any of these things you've heard, bam, you give them one. By the time it's already a prospecting tool. By the time they finish using it, I love that. You tell them, don't worry, come, I'll show you a more comprehensive presentation on how you can be a diamond. You will not only live healthy, you will have mentorship, you will be able to enjoy leverage, and you become a disciplined person. And oh my God, the person will be overwhelmed and they will be happy you came across them. Is that okay? So please, I want to see you saying, I have chatted up my leader. PMA, okay, PMA should be a habit. Fantastic. But somebody says, I've not gotten mine yet for the first time. You will get it now, Mr. Udwak Amos. You will get it now. Because as you are getting it and using it, oh my God, your body will know that something has hit you. Is that okay? Fantastic. And I can see a lot of us saying, I have. Fantastic. Fantastic. God bless you all. God bless you all. This is the value of our products. I didn't even have time to go into the pendants. The energy diffusers, and the energy pendants, the one you wear on the neck, on your hand, and all of that. The one you put on your devices, like the one on my phone. I didn't even have the time to go through all of that. There's still more.